All right, everybody, we're back. We're back. So we got James Taylor here today. So this one is Sweet Baby James. So it's my first time for this here. Apparently, this one, this as the lyrics on screen. I'm not sure how correct everything is. So I haven't looked at it. So first time for everything. So let's not waste time. Let's hop right in.
There is a young cowboy, he lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer, and closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Now the 1st of December.
Okay, so I think I understand this. Listening to the lyrics quite close, and I think he's talking about himself when he was like younger or so. I didn't do any research on James Taylor in terms of his life as a kid, but I feel like he's singing about himself. But this is a very a nice song in terms of the lyrics. Of course, the guitar play too. But James Taylor's lyrics just take you on a nice journey. Just a carefree, and it feels nice. And this is not the first James Taylor we've checked out, and I feel bad, not doing him. Reacting to his stuff frequently. But hey, a lot of artists we have to do the same for, right? But hey, I like this. Of course, I could be wrong in this here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like the rock-a-bye part just makes me feel, of course, it's about someone little, and I believe it's about himself. But hey, it's all good. I like it. I really like it. It's very it has the emotion in it too. Of course, I know it will have a bigger impact on you guys because you guys are more familiar with James Taylor, of course, coming from a certain time and living in the time. So of course, I know that's one thing. But hey, let's go.
Now the 1st of December was covered with snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Though the Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting, with 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep, but singing works just fine for me.
Yellow.
So good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane.
That was cool. That was so nice. That kind of made me feel like crying at the end. But I'm a tough guy. Yeah, right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty awesome. I feel like these are one of the songs where you know, you're in a group and everyone, let's go, rock 'em. Hey, that was cool. That was really nice. My, what a nice and touching song, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this is my absolute first time listening to this here again. I didn't do any, you know, no deep research. That was stupid, right? Well, I just anyway, enough of this. Yeah, I didn't. You know, I don't know, but what I can tell from the lyrics, I feel again he's talking about himself. You know, his young self. But again, James Taylor has a way of writing lyrics, and it just really takes you on that journey, makes you feel at ease. That was just you know, something of the time. Once again, it's artists before really took pleasure and took interest in. Can I say today, people take interest today, but I just feel like today people don't really have a lot of control of their of course they do, right? Okay, they probably don't have so much control over their own music, but again, it's pretty you know, sad to see how, you know, we've let music fall. Of course, I was thinking to myself, guys, you know, since, you know, something like what we just listened to is so good, right, from a great artist, to me, now, to identify what's bad, you have to know the good, right? I was thinking of this too, because I know a lot of you guys, you know, of course, the new generation, you know, are being music is being pushed onto them that's all they know. You know, they're not going to be listening to something like this. You know, I'm just being honest. They'll not be listening to something like this, especially, you know, when even a lot of commercials push a lot of these dysfunctional music. Anyway, I don't want to get there, but you guys understand what I'm talking about. You know, this is just something that came to mind a couple, you know, days ago, and I had to say it in a reaction. I feel like this is a very fitting time to say this. You know, you have to know the good to identify the bad. And this, you know, today's day, people just, the young generation don't know what's good or bad. They just know what's there, you know, and what's trending, and believe what's trending is the good ones. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, that was a pretty awesome song. This how'd I say, the steel pedal guitar, yeah, we have to talk about this. That they did a great job. They put it in the right places. They did everything right. Gave it that nice country feel, you know. Of course, a country song. I'm on Wiki, so I better look. It says folk. Okay, it says folk. So I still believe the country aspect is there with it too. But my. James Taylor has done it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you like this song. Let me know if you don't like it. You know, everyone has their own personal, you know, their taste. But I feel like this one is very emotional and gets you happy too, you know. Not only want to cry, but makes you happy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, enough of me talking because that's what I can do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna, you know, stop here and thank you so much for gathering here today. Please, if you can, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for what you're doing, guys. Thank you for the donations. You guys are great out there. So please stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Everyone, take care.